Welcome back, Tuners. So Toony's gearing up for his racing debut, and there's really only so much I can do to help him.
Ha, yeah, ain't that the truth?
Well, Toony, who better to tell us the inside scoop on auto racing than a real deal NASCAR driver?
Whoa, awesome!
Please welcome the man behind the wheel of number 41 for the Stewart-Haas Racing Team from NASCAR Cup Series. Here is Ryan Preece. Ryan, great to see you. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, anytime. Thanks for having me on, and certainly looking forward to seeing Toony behind the wheel.
Yeah, for real. Honestly, thanks so much for chatting with us, because, I got a need for speed. And right off the bat, I got to know, what's the top speed in your car? How fast are we talking here?
Well, I've been anywhere above I've been 206 miles an hour before, but the cars are certainly capable of more.
All right, Ryan, I've heard, and I don't know if this is true, but you will certainly know if it's true, that during a race, a driver could lose 5 or 10 pounds. Is that true, and how does that happen?
Yeah, that's extremely true. The cars, they get so hot. They're anywhere from 130, 140 plus degrees. And, when you sweat, it's just a product of what's going to happen.
So now, if me, Toony, if I get to drive on just one track and only one track only, which one do you recommend?
Well, you know what, Toony? I think the one that you'd want to go and race at, just because the experience of it and the challenge, has to be the Chicago Street Course. To be honest with you, it is so difficult, but it's a track that challenges you as a race car driver, and it's somewhere that we go, and it's so different. Chicago, you're kind of racing yourself. You're putting the car on the absolute edge and trying not to hit any of those barriers that they have sitting around the racetrack.
You've been involved in some very scary crashes, Ryan. I hate to bring up the past, but you have been. What does that do to you mentally? If you're in a bad crash and you find yourself in a race a few weeks or months later, how do you deal with that?
Well, for me, I feel like it's some of the challenges I've pretty much fought in my entire racing career. It's just an obstacle that you have to conquer. And for myself, when that wreck happened at Daytona and flipped 13 times and had black eyes and bloodshot eyes and all those things. But to me, at the beginning of the season, when I made the commitment to race that 41 car and do the entire year, I wanted to fulfill that commitment. So it was really important to me to do that and be there the next week.
Yeah, for sure. Very inspiring. Very inspiring. But I got to ask, what kind of driver are you on the highway? Like on normal streets. What are you driving like?
Following the speed limits and trying not to get any tickets like everybody else. But certainly, I will say one thing. The left lane is made for passing, and people riding in the left lane, I get really frustrated with that.
Hey, Ryan, I got to say, this has really helped. I cannot wait to get on that track.
Yeah, man, I can't wait to see you there.
Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us, especially Toony, and walk him through what he's about to experience as a racer.
Hey, good luck with the rest of the season.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Had a lot of fun.
Hey, Tuners, you can follow Ryan and the rest of the NASCAR Cup Series with upcoming races in New Hampshire, Nashville, and, of course, Chicago. Find out more at NASCAR.com.